What is up, YouTube? This is Sports Trucker, and today I'll be presenting my Lord Slug-Maiden Squadron deck profile. That's right, guys. So basically, the idea comes from my friend Giovanni, who basically gave me the idea where you play Maiden Squadron cards with the Lord Slug leader that be coming out in the Series 4 Colossal Warfare set. Now, the combination works promisingly well. I had to do a couple more edits to see how this deck was going to resolve. Now, just so you know, the reason why it's a little different with Maiden Squadrons with this build is because of the fact since we don't have a Universe 2 leader, we won't be playing like the Negate, some other U2 cards that can be also helpful, but keep in mind, this is just not a bad idea of a deck. So basically the idea with Lord Slug can help us get our cards in the grave. So let's get started. So first of all, Lord Slug, his effect is that once per turn, choose one card in your life and add it to your hand. This card gains critical for the duration of the turn, and to awaken, you get to go ahead and just draw 2. So, similar to Blue Vegeta, except not the same way as it does for both sides. In his awakening side, Lord Slug Gigentified, when this card attacks you draw, once per turn you place one card in your hand in the drop area. Your opponent chooses one card in their hand and places it to their drop area. Now, it sounds a little weird to hear that idea because you gotta pay a card to go ahead and make your opponent pay a card in their hand. But with Maiden Squadrons, the idea is to make sure you get both Kunkusa and Rosie mainly in the graveyard to go ahead and get straight for the Maiden Transformation, which is how it resolves. And not only that, you're also making sure your opponent doesn't have a hand sometimes because it can also be a pain in the ass for them. Now, with that, let's just get straight to their phone. Now, this one I'm playing 4 Furthering Destruction Chompos. I was originally going to play 3, but I had to do so many changes because I had to cut 4 of one copy card, and it was basically the Kid Gohan critical life maneuver. Because think about it, why would you want to reduce the life of this card? He does that, so it doesn't matter. But doesn't mean for the fact double strike with this guy or maybe this guy as for your criticals is still effective. Next we play 4 Zaboto, main attendant. You gotta play him because for the fact is we need to get to our Universe 2s as fast as possible with less amount of main squadrons as we have. If the characters were there were more main squadrons for this build, then this would be an all-out main squadron deck, but fortunately it's not. So Zaboto, you need to play 4 of him so that way you can get them faster as soon as you can. Next I play 4 Dark Vessel Tambourine, so why not just play him as a 2-drop green. He's critical. It's simple as that because we could play the Goku card that lets you draw, but I really kind of mostly want to wait for when green finally gets the 1-drop draw, so fair balance in the game. All right. Next, for our first main squadrons, we got Girl Warrior Brienne de Chateau, who is Barrier, and her effect is when you play this card, look at the top 7 cards of your deck and choose one main squadron among them and add it to your hand and shuffle your deck. So yeah, searching for herself just in case you got nothing, which is pretty bad. But you mainly need to get Kunkusa and Rosie in your hand. If you get none of them in your hand, you're kind of screwed. Also, try to make sure you also get her Evolve form, which is Rebrian, so that way you save her in your hand for later. Since you won't be able to summon her with the main transformation, since it requires 4 less main squadron cards. Next, we play 4 Super Combo Namekian Duo Seono because we can't play the U2 one, so we're playing this one. So in the end, it's the same thing. Fiberless, draw a card, 10,000 power, same guy. This one just requires you to have a Namekian leader, so similar to that. Next, I play 3 Sun Goten Family of Justice. The reason I'm playing this card is because I want to go ahead and pop my opponent's annoying cards that could be very useful to go against them, especially if you're also against, somehow you make this deck like for major tournaments. You play like the U7 Frieza, they summon out their Blue Gohan card, with a search or whatever, because I don't really play them. You can pop that, but I know it's not very much good example. It just requires you, when you combo it, you pay 1 energy with 5,000 power, and then KO a card that's 3 or less. But it also is pretty good when you go against like Jirins, because you want to make sure your opponent who's playing Jiren doesn't have any of their support, so they can go ahead and summon their 10-drop Jirins. For now, but it also can get rid of like annoying cards that can help your opponent with anyway. It's just very sad. It doesn't really useful a lot since now we have Bear and everything. So, but you never know when you need it. Next, we play 4 Koei Keymaster. She is basically, of course, our green Resmo summoner for the combos. There's nothing wrong with that because green didn't get that in the second set, but now we do it in the tournament power, and we do need to combo a lot. So yeah. Now, we got for our 3 main squadrons right here. First, Kakusa. What she does is that she's critical. Her permanent effect is that if you have Rebrian and Rosie in play in your battle area, this card gains dual attack. So dual attack criticals with Champa, whew, that's just crazy, man. Or make it 30k critical, double strike, double attacks. That's amazing for what this card can do. That's why she's the rare. And next we got 4 main squadron Rosies. She's a blocker, and at the end of your turn, if you have Rebrian and Kakusa in your play in the battle, you can switch this card to active mode, so that way she protects you from your opponent's BS, and then, well, you attack and then you can also put it back in active mode, so protect, yes, like I said, your opponent's attacking BS bullshit, so yeah. And then finally, 4 main squadron leader Rebrian. Barrier, you evolve her with 2 green energies, 1 energy, and a Brienne dish 2. So when she evolves and choose one of your opponent's battle cards and KOs, it doesn't matter the energy. And then when she attacks and you have Kakusa and Rosie on the board, choose 2 cards from your opponent's hand and send to the drop area. So we do more hand destruction in this build. Alright, now that's it for the main card. Now for the extra cards, we played 3 King Vegeta Surprise Attack. I saw this in a video where this guy played it, and it's a great card actually. It's so underrated today, and it's just that you don't see much in the green decks. But then again, green, that's more like if you're in self-defense mechanism here. So you activate this in the battle, and what it does is that you choose one of your battle cards and it gains 10,000 power and revenge. Which revenge is basically when your opponent attacks your battle card, and if it has revenge, you basically get to kill the card that attacked the card with revenge on it. So it's really great. So you can either save your card or you can sacrifice the card in the end, just to make sure you get rid of your opponent's annoying ass big boss card that can really take effect to the battle of the game. I played 4 sacrifice because I can't play mains ball or whatever because it has require universe 2. So sacrifice in this one is you need a Namekian, so that way you can just negate an attack normally. But with this one in the permanent phase, if your leader is Namekian, when you activate this card counter, you may choose 1 card in your life, add it to your hand, and if you do, you may activate this card's counter without paying its energy cost. So it's really great. Very useful. Only downside is because I'm playing Lord Slug, I have to make sure not to go ahead and make this card be viable a lot of times with that effect. Remember, you don't have to play that card effect if you want to. Okay, you can just go ahead and pay the energy, just still sacrifice. And if it doesn't work, that way, realize that you could just drop 1 card of it and then just play 4 Kimbaji surprise attacks, so that way it's viable. Alright, and then finally, Maiden Transformation, which is the main key card of the deck. So when you get to go ahead and choose 2 main squadrons with an energy cost of 4 or less in the drop area and play them. So unfortunately, you do not play Rebrian, but you get to play Kakusa, Rosie, and even maybe Brienne herself, since she is a 4 or less main squadron card. You can summon her, and then she can just go ahead and search out for herself, and then just do whatever. Because you mainly not going to go ahead and summon these 2. You obviously mainly need to do is just to send them to the grave, do your play, and then just go over. And that's it, guys. That's basically the Lord Slug Maiden Squadron deck profile. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Again, shout out to Giovanni for helping me build this idea of the deck. It's obviously not going to be as useful for the set, and I know for the fact the leader is really good because, oh man, the cards it has for itself, like for its own theme, it's just bad. It's not much. It's getting its own super rare, but it's just whatever. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this deck profile. Also, shout out to my friends who went out to Cool Stuff Games yesterday, bought a tournament power box, and already on the first time they already got the Frieza special rare, $60 already in hand. They already got they pulled a hit. They pulled pretty good cards anyway. So that guys, great job. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this deck profile. Let me know in the comment section below what you think of this deck. And yeah, this is Sports Striker. Signing off.